Today I'm going to show you how I make my chicken corn soup. This steaming bowl of comfort is packed with flavor and simple to make. Get ready to cozy up and indulge in every spoonful. First step for our soup is heat our pot over medium to high heat. Once heated, we're going in with our oil, in this case peanut oil. Wish you could smell that peanut flavor. Then we're going in with some ground garlic and ginger. Should get all two foundation ingredients here in Asian cooking. Garlic and ginger. Bun in my. Alright, so we see our garlic is already starting to turn brown. That's our cue to go in with our ground chicken. And when you add this in, you want to immediately start to break it up. This is to prevent any lumps, any oversized chunks of chicken which will cause uneven cooking. Alright, so it's about halfway there. So this time I'm gonna raise my heat to high and add in our Xaoxing or Chinese cooking wine, rice wine vinegar, whichever one you prefer. Continuing to break up your chicken and allow it time to absorb all that wine flavor. With the heat still on high, I'm adding in my corn kernels. Give that a toss. I'm gonna cover and allow the chicken and corn to absorb the flavors of the garlic, the flavors of the ginger, the peanut oil, as well as the Xaoxing. Just gonna give it about 90 seconds. Right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in our chicken stock, or if you prefer beef stock. This is gonna do a couple of things. This is gonna give our soup all its liquid, most importantly, and also help to deglaze the bottom and sides of our pot. So I'm leaving this heat on high. I'm just using the spoon to scrape any garlic, ginger, pieces of chicken that may have stuck to the bottom. All of that is flavor. We ain't wasting none of that. Yeah, so I'm leaving the heat on high. I'm gonna cover and bring our liquid to a boil. Alright, so as you can see, it's boiling. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop the heat down to low and allow it to simmer, partly covered or more or less covered, for 5 minutes. I'm just gonna set the timer here, so we'll come back and show you it after 5 minutes. This is just to allow the soup to thicken, allow all the ingredients to marry and come together. Yeah, so after 5, we'll come back and continue to add and build on the flavor. Right, so 5 minutes is up. Let's just give it a swirl and see. Oh yeah, coming together really nice. Alright, so at this point, we're gonna add in our cornstarch slurry. This is just a couple tablespoons of cornstarch with a little less water. This will help to thicken our soup and give it that classic chicken corn soup consistency. Just gonna give that a little spin. And the cornstarch will cook out and thicken throughout the soup. Alright, so while that thickens up, just gonna beat our eggs. Oops. Beat our eggs here before I add them in. So just to give it that classic swirl, I'm gonna stir the soup. Just beat this some more. Alright, so it's been about a minute with the cornstarch slurry, so as you can see it's thickening up. So I'm just gonna stir this. I'm gonna let the soup work for me now. Stir it and just slowly add in our eggs. Stirring it helps to evenly distribute the eggs, so that way I don't have to go in and try to break up any clumps of eggs or anything like that. Lovely, look at that, look at that. Now it's starting to look like chicken corn soup that we know. So with the heat still on low, I'm gonna add in the rest of our ingredients. Just a little finishing oil, a little sesame oil, some white pepper, because we don't want to change the color, some salt. I'll leave the side for plating. Right, so we're just gonna give that a mix. Yeah, so we're just gonna clean up here and then we'll plate and finish.